What is up, guys? Hope you're having a good weekend and relaxing. I wanted to cover something that gets asked a lot about these games, which is how do you find what games are coming out and which ones are trending? And so I wanted to show you a couple of the resources that I use daily to find these. And so if you're new to the channel, I am CryptoMan, your anonymous crypto gaming guide. If you want to stay up to date with us on the latest crypto news, sub to the channel and join us in the Elite Crypto League. Okay, so we're going over a couple of these sites today that are my favorites, kind of the mechanisms that I use to find good play to earn games. And so the first one I use is this site. It's called toolsforcrypto.com. So they have a bunch of just general tools on this site, and I use it to discover new things, basically. So they have everything from games to NFTs to safety features to new dexes coming out. And so you can see here, one of the games they posted today was Fusion Heroes that I was looking at. It's a new card game that just came out. But they have tons of different generic tools that come out. So it's really interesting because they cover a lot of good tools across the crypto space. And it just so happens that a lot of them are games. And so that's where I find a lot of just general games I can play. And I use Tools for Crypto basically every day because they're always updating the site daily. And so if you click into one of the ones like Fusion Heroes, it gives you a little bit of information about the game, the website to actually go play it, and a couple screenshots also to kind of give you the feel. But I usually just click on the get it option and then just go directly to the website and check out the game myself. But it's good for just discovering games in general. And so the second one I use is playtoearn.net. So this is actually one of the best resources for pure games. So they have just tons of games on there. They're always adding new games, and they also give a lot of social stats and information about the game. So kind of the genre, what blockchain it's on, what device you can play on, the status. So just tons of tags and useful information to kind of figure out what game to play. And they also list new ones. So if you go up here, you go to recently added, they actually source it based on the newness of the game. So this is a great one. It's not every single game, but it's pretty much the top one. So if you're looking for really popular games, that is the way to go and to get information on kind of the big games right now. Okay, and then the last space I go to is social group communities like Telegram or Twitter to find different games. And then I'll jump over once I figure out what the games are, either from those two sites I listed before or from just social groups, I go over to Discord. Normally the games have their own Discord, and I go through the Discord to see if the game is legit. And so what you want to look for is you want to look for a couple things. First, you want to see if they have announcements and if it's updated regularly. If they have an announcements tab, like Polychain doesn't actually have it, which I thought was kind of funny because they really should update this, especially because the Discord is so popular. But they really should update this because Polychain is a big game and they're not updating their announcements channel. But so it's not exactly a huge negative mark, but it is great to see when a game actually has dev updates because it shows the dev team is serious about it and is continuously putting out announcements and information to its users. And then what I'll do is I'll just go around to see how much discussion the Discord has, because if there's a lot of discussion, that means people really care about the game. And so that's obviously, especially when a new game comes out, you want to see if people are actually playing this game. Is it just a cash and grab? What is it? And so that's what I like looking through is that specifically the Discords of all these games. So typically the games are all on Discord. Other crypto topics will mostly be on Telegram, but games specifically seem to have popular Discords. And so I typically check out the Discord after finding the game online. And then the last resource I use is rarity.tools. So this will actually allow you to see what the rarity of the NFTs you're using in your games is. And so for example, let's say you had this one, you can actually go take the OpenSea ID and do a lookup within rarity.tools, and then you can go find what the rarity is and what the rank is. And this will help you know what your NFT is worth in the game. So I use it for a lot of things. Then they have mostly NFT projects on here, but they do have a lot of games. Like Galaxy Flight Club is a game / NFT. And so I use rarity.tools all the time to figure out what NFTs in games I'm playing are actually worth. So that's some of the resources I use every day for games. But what do you guys use? There's always new tools coming out, and that's why I like checking this Tools for Crypto site, because people are always making new tools, and it's basically just whether you can hear about the tools or not, because the crypto space is growing so fast. It's hard to discover the new ones when they first come out. And so what tools do you guys use? I want to hear if you guys have any better tools than these. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you all in the next video.